We also have pages for each MP. So I'll see if I can pull one of those up here. So if I click Start Reviewing here, this should take us to a page that nobody has looked at yet. It's page 22 of Gerald Howard's Communications Allowance. So we can hear here it's an invoice from Sony Virtual Media for. I think it's data insertion, so I think he was paying to have his constituency newsletter plugged into the stuff. The communications allowance is quite fun actually. It's a brand new allowance. It's the first time it's been done this year. And I think that the little green book of MP's expenses describes it as an allowance for proactively communicating with your constituents. And so you get up to £7,000 a year, and it's basically for newsletters and websites. So in this case, this chap spent £182.06 having his newsletter inserted into the staff. And I can say this is a proof because it's a receipt, invoice, or purchase order. And then I can say it's interesting. It's, well, in this case, it's not enormously interesting, but it is a significant expense. It's not like you're spending 20p on stationery. And once I've done that, I can also enter these line items. So I can specify the date that the thing was on, I can enter the amount, and I can enter a description, and I can select one of these categories down here. Now, for each MP, each MP gets a page on the site, and actually on the home page you can search for MPs by name, or you can search for MPs by name, or you can enter your postcode, and it'll take you to your own MP. And for each MP page, we show you their name. We normally show you a nice picture of them. Looks like we haven't got a picture of this chap. We show you how far through each of the documents there are. So if you want to review this MP, in this case, we have this incidental expenditures provision. And we also show you, this says recent investigations. This is actually a scoreboard. These are the people who spent the most time reviewing this MP. The idea there is if there's an MP that you're particularly interested in, you can compete with other people to try and review their pages. Now, over time, as we collect these line items, we build those up as a list at the top of each document. So here we go, this is this incident. So we can see newspaper ads, design of report, Politico's web design, £1,000. Design of report, £1,175. I hope they did a really good job with that one. And over time, we build up these lists, and this can lead us to further analysis of the information that's being created. So, the way we built it was, this project would have been entirely impossible if it wasn't for a small group of MPs, one of whom was Frank Field MP, who was so horrified by the MP's expenses scandal, they said, that they posted their own expenses documents on their websites several months before the main release of the documents to sort of say, here's everything, I've got nothing to hide. And the few MPs that did this mostly posted things in the same format. It was a PDF file for one of these documents with a whole bunch of different pages. So from this, we made the assumption that when the data was actually released, it was going to be in PDF format, and there'd be sort of one receipt or one claim from per page. So the initial application that we built was built with that in mind.